Can you believe it? Just by gently tapping on 4 special points on your body, you might fall into a deep, restful sleep without needing a single pill. Getting older should mean a peaceful and easy life. But for many, sleepless nights slowly eat away at both their physical health and mental well-being. Luckily, there is a simple yet magical method, no medication, no cost, and no side effects, that has already helped so many people get back to deep sleep and wake up feeling refreshed. In this video, you will learn how to find and lightly tap on 4 sleep activation points on your body, based on a technique that modern neuroscience is beginning to confirm as truly effective. Not only can it help you fall asleep faster and sleep deeper, but it also soothes anxiety, relaxes the nervous system, and can noticeably improve your mood after just a few tries. Before we get started, take a moment to leave a comment below with a positive affirmation like, "I deserve peaceful sleep." Or share any wish you are holding in your heart. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another health tip for aging gracefully. Let us build a community filled with peace and hope together. But before we dive into how to tap those 4 magical points, let's take a closer look at why sleep becomes so fragile as we age. When it comes to sleep in older adults, many people assume it is just a natural part of aging. But the truth is, science shows that there are very specific biological and psychological reasons behind this. And at its core, it is not simply about habits, but about the changes happening inside the body itself. One of the biggest factors is the natural drop in melatonin levels, the hormone that regulates sleep. This hormone helps the body know when it is time to rest. But after the age of 60, the body produces much less melatonin, which makes it harder to feel sleepy or stay asleep through the night. On top of that, the body's circadian rhythm, its internal clock, starts to get out of sync. Normally, the body naturally adjusts itself based on light hormone levels and energy patterns to maintain a steady sleep-wake cycle. But as we get older, this rhythm becomes disrupted. That is why older people often feel sleepy much earlier in the evening, then wake up way too early in the morning and are unable to fall back asleep. That is not all. The sympathetic nervous system, the part of the body responsible for the stress response, becomes more easily activated at night. Vague worries, old memories, or just a general sense of unease can keep the brain on high alert, making it hard for the body to relax enough to fall into deep sleep. Chronic health conditions like joint pain, high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease can also make the body feel uncomfortable or achy, causing people to wake up unexpectedly. And many prescription medications have side effects that interfere with sleep, either by acting as stimulants causing nighttime urination or keeping the brain too alert. Finally, emotional factors like loneliness, loss, or the feeling of no longer having a meaningful role in the family or community can silently chip away at one's ability to sleep. These built-up negative emotions can turn nighttime into the heaviest and most difficult part of the day. And now, let's get to the part you have been waiting for, the gentle tapping method on 4 magical points of the body. This is the key to awakening the deep relaxation mechanism that has been lying dormant within you. Point 1. The back of the neck. Among the many areas that help promote relaxation and better sleep, the back of the neck, right at the base of the skull, is one of the most effective, especially for older adults. This area tends to store a lot of tension from posture and is closely connected to the central nervous system and the blood flow to the brain. This point is located where the head connects with the neck, an area we often overlook, even though we carry a lot of physical and emotional pressure there throughout the day. Tilting your head while reading, sitting too long, or simply holding on to heavy feelings for too long can make this area tense and stiff. When the muscles around the base of the skull tighten excessively, they can press on important nerves and blood vessels, disrupting blood and oxygen flow to the brain. This is a common cause of headaches, dizziness, and sleeplessness. According to neuroscience, this area is where the spinal cord meets the brain, It is often referred to as the control center for alertness and relaxation. Some energy therapies and modern neurological studies suggest that gently stimulating the back of the neck can help activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for rest and relaxation. It naturally guides your body into a deeply relaxed state, as if flipping a switch to turn off tension and allow the brain to rest. The technique is very simple, but requires a gentle and mindful touch. Bring your middle ring and pinky fingers together like a small spoon. Place them at the base of your hairline on the back of your neck and begin tapping gently from left to right in a small arch that follows the curve of your skull. Each tap should be soft and rhythmic, like the sound of light rain. Do this for about 60 to 90 seconds. During this time, combine the tapping with deep breathing. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 2 seconds, and exhale gently over 6 seconds. This breathing pattern helps calm the entire nervous system and boosts the effectiveness of the tapping. If done correctly, you may feel the muscles in your neck start to soften, as if a weight has been lifted. For older adults, gently stimulating this area each evening not only helps with falling asleep faster, but also reduces nighttime awakenings caused by neck pain, headaches, or stiffness in the shoulders and neck. Point 2. Center of the chest. This spot is known among scientists and therapists as the heart energy center, the place where emotions and the autonomic nervous system connect to regulate heartbeat, breathing, and the body's relaxation response. Biologically, the sternum area is rich in autonomic nerves, especially those of the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems, the two key players in managing the body's stress and relaxation states. When we hold on to negative emotions, such as anxiety, sadness, or prolonged loneliness, we may not realize that our chest tightens, our heart races, and our breathing becomes shallow. These reactions keep the body in a state of constant alertness, making sleep feel far away and fragile. Gently stimulating the sternum is not just a physical technique for releasing tension, it is also a deeply emotional regulation practice. When done properly, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, slows the heart rate, relaxes the chest muscles, and sends a signal of safety to the brain. That is when the brain finally allows itself to rest. Here is how to do it. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position with your back straight. Place the tip of your middle or index finger on the center of your chest, about 1.5 to 2 inches, or approximately 4 to 5 centimeters below the point where your collarbones meet. Gently tap with moderate pressure at a slow, steady pace around 60 taps per minute, which matches a resting heart rate. Each tap should feel like a soft, encouraging nudge, not too hard, not too light, just enough for you to feel a subtle vibration in your chest. Continue tapping for about 1 to 2 minutes. During this time, combine it with deep breathing. And just like the previous point, follow the 4 to 2, 6 breathing rhythm to maximize relaxation. Point 3. Center of the forehead. This point is located right between the eyebrows, just slightly above in the center of the forehead. In many traditional Eastern medicine texts, it is referred to as the third eye, but even modern medicine recognizes this area as a powerful center for brain and mind activity. Physiologically, the center of the forehead corresponds with the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for focus thinking and stress management. When your brain is overstimulated, especially at night, when there is nothing to do but think, this part becomes overwhelmed. That is why you can lie in bed for an hour with your eyes closed, but your mind racing from one thought to another. And that is exactly what keeps you from falling asleep. Tapping gently on the center of the forehead helps calm these overstimulated brain signals. It sends a clear, powerful message to the brain. You are safe now. It is okay to rest. As this message takes hold, brain activity slows down, the heart rate drops, and your breathing deepens, all crucial ingredients for initiating the sleep cycle. Here is how to do it. Sit or lie in a relaxed position. Use your index or middle finger to gently touch the spot between your eyebrows, just a little higher than the center point. Start tapping slowly about once per second, with just enough pressure to feel a soft vibration on the skin without any discomfort. Do this for about 60 to 90 seconds. At the same time, breathe slowly and deeply, using the 4-2-6 rhythm. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and exhale over 6 seconds. Point 4. The temples on both sides of the head. This area is very sensitive, sitting right above key muscles of the head and near several important blood vessels and nerves. Stimulating the temples correctly not only relieves mental pressure, but also boosts blood circulation to the brain, an essential factor for improving sleep quality, especially for older adults. As we age, blood vessels tend to lose elasticity, and blood flow slows down, especially to the head, a part of the body that needs steady oxygen and nutrients to stay mentally sharp and neurologically balanced. When the brain does not get enough blood, you may feel sluggish, dizzy, heavy-headed, or simply unable to relax. Increased pressure in the head can even cause chronic tension that is hard to identify, making sleep more difficult without you knowing why. The temples are packed with sensory nerve branches. When gently stimulated, these nerves send signals to the brain saying, "Slow down." Gentle tapping in this area also calms the overactive muscles in the forehead, jaw, and neck areas that often hold tension from daily stress. The result: your whole head starts to feel lighter, your mind becomes calmer, and your body more easily shifts into rest mode. Here is how to do it. Locate both temples on your head. These are the areas just outside the eyebrows, toward the top of the ears. Bring your index and middle fingers together lightly and start tapping slowly and evenly on both temples at the same time. Each tap should be soft, like keeping rhythm with a soothing melody. Continue tapping for 45 to 60 seconds, and if it feels good, you can repeat it a second time. While tapping, deep breathing will multiply the effects. When your tapping rhythm syncs with your breathing, you may start to feel the pressure slowly melt away from your head. That short, shallow breath you had before becomes slower, deeper. This is a sign that your nervous system has begun to settle, preparing your body for sleep. After calming your body with the 4-point tapping technique, do not forget that quality sleep also needs to be nourished every day through a few simple but incredibly important habits. 1. Turn off electronic devices at least 1 hour before bedtime. One of the most silent enemies of sleep, especially in older adults, is the blue light emitted by electronic devices. It may seem harmless, but the light from phone screens, television screens, tablet screens, or even light-emitting diode lights in your home can directly affect the brain in a way most people do not expect. It reduces the production of melatonin, the key hormone that makes you feel sleepy, and helps maintain deep sleep. At night, when it gets dark, the brain receives a natural signal that it is time to rest and begins releasing melatonin to prepare for sleep. But if you keep looking at bright screens, even if it is just to check a few messages or watch a short video, the brain gets confused and thinks it is still daytime. As a result, it slows or stops melatonin production. The outcome: you do not feel sleepy, or if you do fall asleep, the sleep is light, easily interrupted, and not truly restorative. The solution is simple, but requires intention. Turn off all electronic devices at least 1 hour before going to bed. Instead, you can shift to calming, non-stimulating activities, such as reading a physical book under soft lighting, writing a few lines of gratitude in a journal to reconnect with positive moments from the day, or simply sitting in silence and breathing slowly. This practice not only allows your body to naturally regulate melatonin again, but also acts as a familiar signal to your system that says, "It is time for bed." When you repeat this habit night after night, your body will remember and establish a consistent circadian rhythm, which is especially important for older adults whose internal clocks can easily get disrupted with age. 2. Short meditation and gentle sounds. On the journey to deep sleep, meditation serves as a beautiful bridge between the mind and inner stillness. Just 5 to 10 minutes of meditation each night is enough to soothe the nerves, release the tension of the day, and bring the brain into an ideal state for restful sleep. When we meditate, even if we are simply sitting still, closing our eyes and focusing on the breath, the brain begins to produce alpha waves. These are the same brain waves that appear during deep relaxation, much like the moments just before sleep. These waves help quiet down the areas of the brain responsible for thinking, analyzing, and staying alert. As a result, emotional centers in the brain also get a chance to rest. This is why meditation not only calms the mind, but also lowers heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and gradually shifts the body into a restful state. To enhance the effect, you can combine meditation with gentle background sounds like rain, flowing water, ocean waves, or soft meditative music with low frequencies. These kinds of sounds can support brainwave entrainment, helping guide the mind from alertness to deep relaxation and eventually to sleep. Many studies have confirmed how helpful this is for people who struggle with insomnia, anxiety, or age-related sleep difficulties. Meditation does not require you to clear your mind or stop thinking. All you need to do is sit down, close your eyes, focus on your breath, and listen to the sounds around you. That is enough. You can meditate sitting up or lying down, whatever is most comfortable for your body. The most important thing is to stay consistent, making meditation a part of your nightly bedtime ritual. 3. Drink warm water with honey before bed. Among the many simple habits that naturally improve sleep, drinking a glass of warm water with honey before bedtime is one that both traditional medicine and modern science recommend, especially for older adults. It is not just a gentle, soothing ritual, but also a biological support system for helping the body transition into rest. When you consume honey, especially raw, unprocessed honey, the body absorbs a small amount of natural sugar. This helps maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the night and gives your brain a steady, light source of energy. That in turn can help prevent sudden awakenings caused by low blood sugar, a common issue among older individuals. Beyond that, honey also helps the body produce serotonin, a key neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and well-being. Serotonin is the precursor to melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. By encouraging serotonin production in the evening, your body can naturally boost melatonin levels without the need for supplements. Additionally, warm water helps dilate blood vessels, improve circulation, and warm the body from the inside, something very beneficial for older adults who often feel cold at night or experience trouble regulating their body temperature. That gentle warmth also has a positive effect on digestion, helping to relax the stomach, reduce bloating, and create the ideal condition for a restful, uninterrupted sleep. The best way to apply this is to drink a glass of warm water, about 5 to 7 ounces, or approximately 150 to 200 milliliters, mixed with 1 teaspoon of honey, about 20 to 30 minutes before going to bed. Avoid drinking it too close to lying down, as it might wake you up to use the restroom. But when timed right, this is one of the best natural remedies to help you fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake up feeling refreshed. Deep sleep is not a luxury. It is a natural right that everyone deserves, especially as we grow older. With just a few light taps in the right spots and some simple habits like drinking warm water, turning off screens, meditating, or keeping a gratitude journal, you can create a bedtime ritual that is gentle, safe, and incredibly effective. You do not need pills or high-tech devices, just your own willingness to listen to your body and treat yourself with kindness. Sleep will come to you like a close companion. Sleepless nights, worries, and tossing and turning no longer have to be your fate. They are something you absolutely can change starting tonight. Note, this is a natural sleep support method and is not meant to replace medication or medical advice. If you are experiencing long-term insomnia, please consult your doctor. If you found this video helpful, leave a positive comment below, like I give myself permission to relax and sleep well every night. As a personal commitment to your well-being. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to keep receiving valuable tips for senior health and quality living. We all deserve a peaceful and joyful older age, and sleep is the first foundation for that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.